scaring me. And what is this what we're doing today?
This week we're coming to you live from the Cork and Craft in Rancho Bernardo. We're telling stories that matter and introducing you to some of San Diego's finest people. So put your party pants on and let's have some fun. I'm Claire McKee, welcome to The Know. But first, please help me welcome my very first guest of the day, one of the owners of the Cork and Craft at Abnormal, Matt Deloach. Matt, come on over. Hey there, how are you?
Good.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for coming.
Please get comfy. Yeah, thank you so much for inviting us into your space today. So we have a lot to talk about, but first of things, I'd like to chat about the fact that you guys are San Diego's first brewery, winery, and restaurant all in one.
Yes.
How did that concept come to be?
Purely accidental in nature. Started with just the winery, just making wine basically part-time in the back of an office suite. And then just got more and more traction, started to do little pop-up dinner events, and then had the opportunity to expand next door and added the restaurant components. And then kind of the first step in the brewery, which was like our brewery prototype. Yeah, so it started with an 80-barrel fermentation capacity for the brewery, and then as soon as we got the last suite of this building, added the tank farm, which allowed us to go to 440 barrels of fermentation capacity, and then have an event space dedicated for the restaurant.
Wow, so you started here in this space and you've just gradually expanded to take up the whole building,
exactly,
huh?
Yeah.
That's really exciting. Have you always had a passion for wine? I mean, what made you think I want to start making my own?
It was really something I felt was a kind of an end goal. I wanted to retire and have a winery. But it ended up being a hobby that my brother and I kind of developed, making wine together. And so it was just kind of a fun thing that we were doing, and it got, we just got kind of carried away with it, and my mom actually talked me into opening up and just doing it as an actual business rather than just at home with my brother.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I feel like you start to realize your friends and family are like, let me get some of that, or when are you gonna do this? And then you're like, I might be onto something here, right?
And then it was weddings and this and that, so it just got,
That's super exciting. Moms always know best too, don't they?
They just do. Moms know. Moms know.
Moms know. So tell me a little bit about your background. What were you doing before you started the Cork and Craft?
Immediately before software, but I've kind of bounced around from everything from software to building material distribution, finance. Was kind of a serial startup guy. Never had a lot of traction in the job market, so just kind of used that to push myself to do things and start things up myself, or with friends and family. So just kind of lots of random things.
Well, we have a lot of young entrepreneurs and business professionals that watch the show, and I love to talk about hardships, and I know that that may be kind of like negative, but I think that we all have a story and there's something that we've all overcome that ultimately led us to where we are today. So what is maybe one of those things that you've had to overcome that ultimately turned out great?
Oh man, which month?
Yeah, right, I know, as a business owner, any month of the year.
There are a lot of hurdles. Yeah, it's kind of ongoing, but I would say one of the big ones, at least pertinent right now, we just found out that our canning line actually had 2 hoses switched in it from the manufacturer when we received it. So everything that we've been canning since June has been purging our cans with compressed oxygen or air instead of CO2. So we're doing a full can recall, pulling everything off the market. And starting over from scratch, basically. So very costly. We're going to be announcing that today. I'm not sure when this goes out, but I'm hoping it turns out to be a good thing in showing that we're dedicated. We're not trying to just hide this, or we're going to be very upfront about it and really show people that we care about the product. And we always want to put out the best product we can. And if we find there's an issue, we're going to do everything we can to make that right. So working with customers directly to show how much we care. And
transparency and honesty in business, I think, just go further than anything else, right? But on the plus side also, because you're going to be canning, we're actually going to get some footage of it today. So see?
And some fresh cans.
Yeah, so it all works out. I love that so much.
Bitter purged with CO2 instead of compressed air.
Yes, no compressed air today. Thank you. If there was one thing that people may not already know about you, Matt, what is something you could share with our listeners?
There's probably a lot of things. I'm not really an outgoing social guy. I'm not on social media. I mean, I have some accounts, but I'm just not active on there.
That's fine. Hit us with a fun fact about yourself.
Man, I think just a closet nerd. I think at heart, everything from a lot of my hobbies are, building electronics to software development, which kind of transcends into here, being able to make some of the back-end software that we use to operate abnormal, and be able to build that out in a custom way that enhances the experience that we have with our ambassadors or some of our customers. So,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think the amazing thing about humans too is that we don't have to be just one thing, right? So you can be this nerd, if you will, your self-proclaimed nerd, but you can also start a really badass brewery, restaurant, and winery. So definitely appreciate you inviting us here today. Let's talk about when people come to the Cork and Craft, what can they expect? Paint the picture for us.
So we really wanted to set it up to augment the experience that you get in the alcohol or beer and wine side. We categorize our restaurant as refined comforts, so it's going to be a lot of familiar foods, but presented in an elevated way that you may not expect. And our chef, Scott Cannon, is in my mind, the world's best chef. He's absolutely amazing, and just puts out some phenomenal food. And so you're going to see a lot of takes on things that you'd be familiar with in a way that you wouldn't expect.
Okay. Hit me with your favorite menu item. What's your go-to?
Oh man, I would say probably, the scallops are always delicious, the go-to, but he always has this seasonal favorite, and so.
Okay. So it changes a little bit too.
Oh yeah, it changes with the seasons.
And you have what, like 40 some taps, I believe?
40 taps, yes, correct. So about half of those are taken up with our own abnormal beers, and then we have about 20 for guest taps that we constantly are rotating, so that we're bringing not just our beers, but exposing people to other breweries and other cool beers that we find out in the market as well.
I love that. Can people purchase your wine and beer on site?
Yep. Yeah, we have now fresh cans.
Yes.
And then we also have our wines as well. The wine side hasn't gotten as much attention as of late, but it's something that I'm going to be focusing on next year.
Okay.
So.
All right, so I've got a couple rapid fire questions for you. You ready?
All right.
Beer or wine? Yeah. Do you want to like get loose for this? Yeah. Beer or wine? What's your go-to?
Ooh, it depends on the day.
Okay.
A lot of times it's just nice just to come home and just craft beer, but do enjoy, especially with it being so hot recently, nice glass of white wine.
Yeah. If you had to drink one beer for the rest of your life, what are you gonna go with? What are you drinking right now, by the way?
Tart Tropics. It is.
Tart Tropics.
It's delicious. We're going to be canning it in the next month or so.
Okay. Do you think maybe I could get a taste of that while I'm here?
Absolutely.
Okay.
100%.
Awesome. Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Summer or winter?
I'm going to go with winter.
Okay. So
but it's San Diego.
I know, that's why I was going to be like mountains or beach next. That was going to be my next question. I left the Midwest, so it's like winter, no way, Jose. Left, never going back.
Ultimately, I would probably say mountains.
All right. Well, I'm not sure that you are supposed to be in San Diego, but that's okay. We're gonna let it slide.
I think that's why, though, because I always have the beach, and there.
Are you from here?
Originally from Santa Barbara.
Okay,
but
so
grew up in San Diego.
You're spoiled with the good weather,
Absolutely,
regardless.
100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'll let
left.
you go to like the crappy weather. We'll forgive you. It's
nice
okay.
to visit.
Exactly.
But always come back.
Exactly. And the last question for you: what is a quote or mantra that really stands out to you that maybe you kind of live your life by? You'll just never forget.
Never stop learning.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing, no matter what. Just jumping into everything, learning as much as you can, not just about the world around you, but about yourself as well.
Yes.
And just indulge in it.
I could talk about personal development for days.
Yes.
I think the world would be a better place with a little more self-reflection, right?
Absolutely, 100%.
Well, Matt, I so appreciate you sharing all that you have with us today.
Thank you so much for coming.
We're gonna play a little game though, so are you willing to stick with us?
All right.
I'm not gonna tell you what it is. It's gonna be a giant surprise.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thanks, Matt. It was great chatting with you.
Good talking to you too.
My next guest is a real-life unicorn and mompreneur. Melissa Sophia is in the building. Mel, come on over. Hi. I was just creepily holding this. This is for you.
You brought me a gift?
It was your birthday.
And a unicorn, thank you. So, surprise, I actually brought you a gift.
No,
too.
you didn't.
I didn't.
What? You're so good.
How-
It's citrine quartz.
It is.
We're so connected.
I love you. I had to bring you a crystal.
Oh my gosh. So please take a seat first. And if you don't know now, you know. Mel is my witchy sister. And you just had a birthday, so I had to get you a little something.
Thank
'cause
you.
You're totally a unicorn.
Thanks.
So happy belated. I think you can eat that. I don't know that you would actually want to, but I
I'll
thought it was
just have
cute.
4
you know?
kids that fight over it. It's fine.
There you go, starting fights in the home. That's what I do. Mel, thank you for being here.
Thanks.
We have a lot to talk about because you are just amazing.
Thank you so much.
I want to start by talking about your mompreneur meetup that you have created. Where did that start? And tell us what it is.
Okay, so thank you for coming on and like honoring mompreneurs, because you know, with this day and age, we are at a place where the mompreneur has become a very integral part of the workforce, and it's built out of necessity, especially here in Southern California. We really need the dual income to support buying a home and supporting a family. So, you know, the mompreneur is a part of the community that is like not applauded enough. And I'm definitely a testament to being a mompreneur. So
You are. You're the epitome of it, let's be honest.
Thank you.
We have 4 children. Like
I have 4 kids, so their ages 1 to 9, and I'm also the broker and owner of the Avenue Home Collective. I've been an agent for 18 years, and I've been a broker for 6. So like, I'm a work-at-home mom. So, you know, mompreneurs are someone who take the child care as their primary, you know, the primary child care provider, and they're also a breadwinner in the household.
Yeah.
So that is something that's very near and dear to my heart. I'm really lucky to be like in the real estate sphere, because I have the ability to have a schedule flexibility so that I can be there with my kids, do school drop-offs, pickups, and be there for extracurriculars, but also work really hard, still be a top producing real estate agent. So, and I mean, it hasn't been easy, to say the least, but you know, the Avenue Home Collective, I'm one of the top 1% of agents here in San Diego.
Yeah, you are.
San Diego Union Tribune, top 40 under 40. We got nominated for best real estate brokerage in San Diego. 2 years in a row, I got nominated for best realtor in San Diego by the Union Tribune for this year. And I just feel very fortunate to have the opportunity to do both, momming and working. But it is not an easy gig, and that's why I started the Mompreneur Meetup. So what it is it's a networking group of women who are here to help each other excel in business and mom life. We really like, we're like a beacon to each other in times where some people don't understand how tough it is to do both. We get to support each other. We also network. We help each other brainstorm through strategic decisions and things like that. We meet once a month. So find us on Facebook at the Mompreneur Meetup, and also on Instagram. It is really just an incredible community, and the best part about it is the women in it are so authentic, and they're really there to help each other grow in business and still like non-judgmentally accept each other as working mothers. It's a really hard gig. Like, as moms, we're really expected to work like we don't have kids. And have kids like we don't work.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Oh my gosh.
And then it's like, well, how do you balance that? How do you do all of it perfectly, right?
And so like at the Mompreneur Meetup, we're doing things like, oh my gosh, like this week is hard. I don't have help, and my husband is out of town, and like, how do you hire an assistant? And you know, we really hammer things out, and also we always have like a featured guest speaker. We've had Jalen Malone from Moster Coffee. This month for October, because it's Domestic Violence Awareness Month, we're having Jessica Yaffa from No Silence, No Violence. She is incredible. She was like on The Doctors, you know, on TV, and she is just, she's an author, and she's just an incredible human. She's gonna be there to speak about like her inspirational story. So we like to have women who come and show how to mom and build a business, how to inspire other women. It's just a really great community to be a part of. So that is like the gas. I built that community so that I could help support women and like stand and speak their truth, like stand tall as an integral part of the workforce, and also, you know, not have to like feel like they're paying a penalty for being a mother.
Absolutely.
You know, like we should be able to do both and take ownership of rocking both work life and mom life. I literally have this struggle like all the time, even on my Instagram. Like you see yesterday, it was covered with Disney. And you know, I have moments where I'm like, are people gonna judge me and think I'm not working because I'm posting so much with my kids? Or on the other side, like I'm posting so much about work, are people gonna judge me and think that I'm not
spending enough time with your family? Yeah.
So, you know, I love that community because it helps you gain clarity and be like, no, you know what, this is me. I'm
Yeah.
going to do both. I'm going to rock both.
Own it.
I'm going to own it.
Yeah. I love that because honestly, I think sometimes we judge ourselves more than anybody else is ever
100%.
judging us. Like, no one really gives any craps about us. Like, let's be honest, right?
Everyone's
Like,
concerned with their own.
right.
own looks
So
and
just
their
do
own
what
thing.
makes you happy, and you
Yes.
can do it all.
Yeah.
And I love that you have this
Thank
community
you.
and resource for mompreneurs
Thank you so
around San
much.
Diego. So you also have a couple other speaking engagements and panels you're going to be speaking on coming up here. So tell us what you've got
exciting.
going. Where can we come check you out?
So actually, I'm very fortunate to have been featured as one of the guest speakers on a panel at the Women Up Conference. That is a California Association of Realtors women's conference here in San Diego. It's actually at the Coronado at the Lowe's, and that is this week. It starts today.
Nice.
And it's today through Friday. I'm on a panel speaking about leadership with purpose. And you know, part of that is women make up the majority of the real estate industry, but I believe it's like 61% of real estate agents are women, but only 21% are in any kind of broker or leadership position.
It's a big disparity there.
There is a huge disparity. And so, you know, this conference, it speaks to leaders, brokers, dreamers, and it's a really incredible opportunity to highlight and empower the women that are in leadership in real estate. So people are gathering from all around the country, flying in from everywhere, and we're going to talk about that. So I'm so excited.
Love
I'm
that.
on the panel with two incredible women. And then we actually are hosting this amazing panel here in San Diego that's not just for realtors. This is for everyone. So if you want to just come be a part of a really cool tribe,
Which you do, just
You
like in
do.
case you were wondering, you totally do.
It's called Motherhood Unplugged, and you can find it. It's actually in my bio on Instagram. You can find me at Mel Knows, MELKNOWS, and it's the link in my bio. So Motherhood Unplugged is actually a 3-part panel. It's myself, my dear friend Emmy Fowler, who is a licensed therapist, marriage and family therapist, and my other dear friend Michelle Navales. She is a doctor. She's a family physician, and people have the opportunity to come and ask anonymous questions,
Okay.
because sometimes you don't know, like, do I need a therapist? Like, should I ask that for my doctor? Like, you know, you don't know.
You're judging yourself.
You're judging
Other people
yourself.
might be judging
Right.
you. Can I really, you know,
Totally.
put my neck
and then,
out there?
like, I'm gonna see my doctor like 10 times a year. Like, do I really want to like ask them that? You know.
Right.
So this is a really great opportunity to have to come and listen to these answers on a panel. Once you buy your ticket, you get to submit any questions that you want to ask.
Okay.
And so that's going to be November. Just check it out. There's an Eventbrite on my page.
Perfect. And we can find you at Mel Knows
Yes.
on Instagram, and you can hit the link in the bio.
Yes.
Awesome,
So
Mel.
excited.
Thank you so much for sharing all of this amazingness
Thank
with our
you.
listeners.
I appreciate it.
We have a game coming up.
Okay.
And I know you like games, but I think you're
highly
like
competitive.
really gonna like this one, but I'm not gonna tell you why.
Does that have unicorns?
It actually does.
Oh, no, it's
So
it's
stay
very
tuned.
serious.
We'll be right back. Thanks, Mel. We're back on the know, and we are also back with everyone's favorite game. That's Truth or Dare Cornhole.
Oh, no.
Yeah, how about that? So, are you ready for the rules? Once again, Melissa Sophia, Matt Deloach. Maybe you guys should shake hands just before we, begin. Yeah, make it. No,
Oh, just like that.
All right, here are the rules. If you make it on the board, you have to answer a truth. So if it's on the board, you got to answer a truth. If you miss the board entirely, you have to do a dare.
Oh, shoot.
If you make it in the hole, you get to choose truth or dare for your opponent.
Okay.
Okay, you got it? But we can't just stop there, because it's about to be Halloween. So, for an extra layer of fun, I would like you to select your beautiful hat, your character persona that you will be wearing during this competition.
Oh!
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
You know I'm gonna be a rainbow.
Okay. Here's the deal. Not only do you look amazing, like absolutely
Guys,
amazing,
This is my spirit inside.
you and your head is too big, I think. So you have to maintain this personality though. So you have to talk like you would imagine a unicorn would talk, and you have to be a rainbow. If you break, you have to drink. Okay. So.
Okay.
Was that your best rainbow impression? Okay, I think you should take a drink just to start. Are you ready? What does your unicorn sound like?
Nay.
Okay. Well, I think you should take a drink too, just to get started, because I don't know about that. And
It was a horsicorn.
yeah, a horsicorn. He's just gonna be like, nay. All right, Mel, you're up first. Ladies first. So, here's your bean bags on the board in the hole.
Okay,
Mrs.
this
Harley.
looks easier than it is when you're about to do it.
You're about to underhand it. Okay.
Oh!
Okay. Well, you missed the board entirely, so you have to do a dare. You have to take an embarrassing photo of yourself, like selfie right now, and post it on your story.
Oh.
Like embarrassing as you can get.
Okay. Okay. What are we doing here? What's embarrassing? I'm not easily embarrassed.
You gotta figure it out, girl.
Okay.
What are you gonna do? What are you doing?
What embarrasses
What
people?
are you doing? What is that?
Oh, that's actually pretty freaking embarrassing.
Oh, that's good. Okay, save that.
That's good.
Thanks. You guys
That's
are gonna
awesome.
enjoy this.
Okay. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Can't wait to see that later. Make sure you tag us.
This was my dare.
This was my dare.
Ooh, it's autocorrected to date.
Okay, your turn,
No.
Matt. Toss a bag.
All right.
Oh, my friend, you didn't make it on the board.
Nope.
I need you to sing and dance
dare.
to a line of a song. Any song you want, you just have to sing and dance for us.
Ooh.
Any
Where's
song.
the karaoke
Any
machine
song.
right now?
I don't need it.
He doesn't need it. I don't need it.
Wait, do I get to post this too?
No, this is not part of yours. This is mine.
This is all him. He would like this moment for himself.
Itsy bitsy spider crawled up the water spout. I don't know the hand things. My daughter does the hand gesture. So
Is this what a unicorn would sound like? Take a drink. Where's your beer? And I would like you to try
do
the
that
Itsy
with you.
Bitsy Spider again.
It's gotta sound like more like sparkly and like magical.
sparkly and magical.
Channel that inner unicorn. Like really feel it.
I really try.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah, pet yourself. There you go.
bring some of it down here.
It's good.
Here.
Pet yourself. That'll help.
Itsy bitsy spider crawled up the water spout.
I-
Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, and glitter fell from the sky, and rainbows were shining.
Yay!
And the itsy bitsy spider crawled up the spout again.
That was beautiful.
Sweet. You got-
Absolutely
It's
beautiful.
actually my second
Tear.
job. It.
Is this what you thought you were gonna do when you woke up this morning?
Hell no. No.
Me neither for some reason.
See, this is why I don't tell anyone what game we're playing before we get here. Mel, you're up, my dear.
I better get this one in.
All right, what are you gonna do? On the board, in the hole.
Yeah!
You get to pick truth or dare for him.
Truth.
Oh, all right. Let's see.
Make it a good one.
What truth do we
It's not a
want?
good one. It should be an easy one.
Make it a hard one.
What is the craziest thing you've ever done to attract a crush of yours?
Ooh. Is it wear a unicorn hat? No?
Are you attracted to this?
I'm not really getting those vibes right now. Kind of the opposite end of the spectrum right
Is it the looks you're getting from people walking by?
How's your rainbow impersonation going? Yeah.
This
Yeah, that's what I
it's like
thought.
the pot of gold.
Yeah, I don't know. Your voice seems pretty normal right now. So
now.
something embarrassing you've done to attract a crush. Craziest thing.
Craziest thing. I don't know. I mean, salsa dancing, and I'm not a coordinated person.
Okay, that's fair.
It was pretty embarrassing. I mean,
okay.
for everybody present, not just for myself. For
Everyone felt
witness.
extremely uncomfortable. Got it. Okay, that's fair. You're up, my dear. Let's go.
This is not my game.
Are you even trying, Matt?
So is that a dare? Yeah.
I'm just debating which one I want to make him do. Could you like fake cry for us, like full-fledged emotional breakdown?
Is it still filming right now?
Are we filming?
He's literally going to murder me later. I'm gonna have to watch
All
my back.
filming has to end now. You're kicked out of my
Just
video.
emotional breakdown. Just let it out. It's okay. We're your friends. You can be cool with us. Yeah. Fake cry.
Channel and just try to cry and just let it out and just. That's all I got.
It's pretty good. I believed it.
I feel like we should clap it up for that performance. Thank you.
I'll ring
Not
them
an
up.
actor. Not an actor.
Whew, okay, you guys are killing me. Who is next? That would be you, Mel.
All right. Let's go. Let's go.
Last round. Last round.
All right. No.
That's a dare, my friend. Oh man, what should I do?
Oh gosh. I'm scared.
I'm gonna phone a friend here for a moment. Should we have her do this last one?
That sounds pretty good.
Or this one?
I'm gonna phone
You
a
like the
friend.
last one?
Okay.
Okay. The jury has decided. We would like you to give yourself a mom tattoo in a visible location.
Oh Lord.
There's
Hello,
a Sharpie
school
on there, right?
pickup.
So we
I
have
can't
a
wait for you to
Sharpie,
see
yeah.
this today.
Yeah.
A mom tattoo.
I need you to
Oh,
write mom somewhere where we can
All
see
right.
it. Yeah.
Okay. This is gonna be hilarious because I'm literally going to the Women Up conference opener tonight.
Do you want to put it on your ankle?
What kind of question is that?
I was trying to
I don't
find
want
someone
to put a Sharpie tattoo anywhere.
Will you please explain this at your conference?
Okay. So this is going to be really fun because I'm also going to the California Association of Realtors Women Up conference opening dinner tonight.
I'm like, I'm a woman. Like, I'm also a mom.
I'm going to the top producer like fancy dinner. So,
Do you know what outfit you're gonna be wearing?
well, hopefully it's going to be something that covers up the tattoo I'm about to
Okay.
Sharpie on myself.
Where do you want to do it?
Let's just roll this up as far as we can. And also, at school pickup, you're welcome.
Yep.
Okay, so it's a mom tattoo,
Has to be a heart, obviously.
obviously. Wait, isn't it? I mean, if I'm gonna do it, I have to do it.
That's why you're the realest in the game, girl. The realest in the game.
Kudos.
Whew! Can feel the heat coming off that bicep, girl.
Yeah.
Everyone is gonna have a newfound respect for you at your conference today.
How am I gonna explain this to the top
You're
producer?
gonna be like,
of
well,
Real Estate Dinner?
I was a rainbow, and one thing led to another. All right, Matt, last go, and then we'll end your torture for today.
Try to make this count.
Yep.
Good luck.
Got it. All right, you get to pick truth or dare.
It's gonna be a dare.
It's gonna be a
Because
dare.
he already knows what the other one is.
Yeah. You want me to do the one that I asked you about before?
No, let's go with truth.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. You have to share an embarrassing memory or moment with us, like something just so humiliating.
Oh, I have a good one.
You're not talking like a rainbow,
Oh,
Mal.
I have a good one. I have a
good.
very good one. Rainbow
Then he
salmon.
turned into a leprechaun.
Leprechauns make rainbows? So,
This is his first time here. If you could please excuse us, that's my business partner. He just wanted his voice to be in on this.
you've done this before.
It's a lovely voice.
Yeah.
So, okay, one time I was at my best friend's Halloween party,
Were
which
you
was,
though?
yeah, I was.
Okay.
I was at my best friend's Halloween party, and I was decided to for some reason climb a very tall, like, scaffolding.
Was alcohol involved?
There may or may not have been. This is since it was a Halloween party. You know, a lot of alcohol involved.
How much
And-
alcohol?
How much alcohol? I was dressed as Vanellope from Wreck-It Ralph.
Okay.
So,
Excellent choice.
yeah, candy in my hair, glued, all kinds of things. And my husband was Wreck-It Ralph with like giant muscles. And I like fell completely off the chair
No.
in front of like literally like, hundreds of people. And I got up And I was like, I'm okay. But like hours later, I looked in the mirror and my lip was like so swollen. Like my face was swollen for like hours. And I was like,
No one told you.
couldn't feel it. Why? Probably the alcohol. No one told me. So that was a fun discovery. That was very embarrassing.
Well, you guys have been the most amazing sports. So here's $20 for your time. Really appreciate. And-
Can I spend this here?
And a Rice Krispie for each of you in the Halloween spirit.
Thank you.
Thank you both for being here. Thanks so much for being an awesome sport. Really
Thank you.
appreciate you.
In my rainbow voice.
He might want to keep that.
Oh, it's mine.
It's mine.
It's mine.
And thanks to everybody who has been watching. This is The Know. I'm Claire McKee, and we'll see you next time.